you're like, you're like. Let me see. Night crew. Hey, night crew. Drinking me one of these body armors. If y'all was on point, you would have known that this is my new favorite drink, and you might have won that trivia last night. Mm-hmm. Who won? I think it was Smitty Smith. Got her a whole Vente Starbucks and a Starbucks sandwich. Winning the bonus. Hi, ladies. Good morning. We ain't gonna be in here long. I'm not here to play reindeer games with y'all, all right? Because y'all love to play reindeer games. We're not doing that today. Hi, Unicorn. Holly Campbell. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. I'm singing it every time I see your name when I do roll call. Deborah Sharp. Annette McDaniel Knox. That's a mouthful. Christy Clark. Let me take this down so y'all can gaze into my eyes. Christy Clark. Gracie Cross. Good morning. Hi, Kathy Brown. Hi, Miss Epps. Hi, Christina Wolf Copper. Francine Scott. Good morning. Good morning, Coach and teammates. Everyone have a wonderful, blessed, prosperous Saturday. Damn, it is Saturday. Y'all, this last week was just been so jam-packed and busy for me. As you may recall, so maybe some of you don't know, I was in Savannah about a week ago. And I took, 3 or 4 days off from work. And the catch up is real. The catch up is real. I do have a backup in my place when I go on vacation or I leave or whatever. But, nobody can really do things like you do things. You know what I'm saying? So that was a good ass movie. What was a good ass movie? Which one? Annette. Lamariposa. Lisa, hi. Just woke up just in time. Let me find out y'all be on here. Whatchamacallit? Setting your alarm clock for our lives. Good morning, sunshine. Angela, good morning. Linda. Michelle. Baby Sunshine said, I love to see you, Coach. Keep applying pressure. Took and Crook throwing them rocks. Still hot in their hands. I got something for their ass coming up. I'm going to tell you a little bit about it, though. Ain't going to be big mad. Agatha Saki, hello, good morning. You're in St. Croix, the Virgin Islands? Oh, my God. I'm jealous. I've been to St. Croix. It's beautiful. Sawanda, hello. Terracotta, that's what I'm calling. That's your new nickname. Terracotta, Terra, Lady Red Wilson, good morning. Hey, y'all, could you please hit the like? You know what? I'll catch y'all on the next live tomorrow. Hit the like button. Y'all are literally not doing anything. I know you're excited to see the kid. The kid's excited to see you too, but you got to hit the like button. I'm going to start not even going on like hitting live until you guys hit the like button or start speaking. Like, come on. Y'all literally woke up to see me talking to y'all, but y'all won't hit the like button or the heart button? Listen, this is literally a free show. I'm here to razzle and dazzle you. You just can't hit the like button. It's that hard. I'm going to start looking at everybody who's in the room and then looking at all the likes and hearts. And whoever ain't liking and hearting, I'm putting them on block. You heard me. I said it. I'm just playing. I want to show y'all something, though. I want to show y'all a time when Tay was actually acting like she had some damn sense in her head when somebody said something that she didn't like in the comments. I'm going to take you back to the very first day in just a second. Tana, what you doing back on? You just left. We just had a live session for 2 hours in our private, for the members. I heard that black girl pop. You can't do that unless you full Negro. Not that crisp. Proud African here. Good morning, Coach. I'm up catching you live. Have a pleasant day. Sylvia Holmes, hello. Tammy Hawkins, what you doing? What happened to your regular profile picture? And plus, I haven't seen you in the lounge lately. Have you been in the lounge? You know how to get in the lounge? Germany, Nancy Pugh, hi. All right, y'all. Hey, everybody. I hit it, dong. What she said? Green said, I hit it, dang it. Telling you, Sawana's like, hit the like button. I mean, come on, y'all. I'm going to start comparing the list because y'all know we get the list now, right? Of everybody who's watching. At least I know I do. I've been on Facebook since they started. So a lot of features that I have, I've been grandfathered into. I don't think like the newer releases, they don't have a lot of the features that the older ones did. And sometimes that's good and sometimes that's bad. I could easily get a list of everyone who watched the broadcast tonight and then match that up against the likes, the hearts, the smiles. And then don't get in my inbox like, Nandy, Coach, can't talk to you. I need to talk to you. You know how y'all be crying and dying in my inbox. I'm blocked. I don't even want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I'm going to put it off on my moderators every time. Oh, I ain't do it. This in my mind. This is how it goes with y'all when y'all get blocked in my mind. Nandy. What? I'm blocked. Can you see you, Nandy? I don't even want to hear it. Don't call me. I'm playing, but y'all, like, people literally be in my inbox like, why you block me? Please. I don't never say nothing. That's the number one lie. I don't never be saying nothing. I ain't never seen nothing bad about you. Meanwhile, people sending me screenshots of you over there on the op page, liking shit, commenting on shit, laughing at shit. Yeah, bitch, you blocked. You and your mama, so you don't get on your mammy's phone to try to watch you and your mammy. I'm going to go find everybody that's in your family, linked to you on Facebook. You know how they be like, this is, let's say Tawanda. I ain't going to say Tawanda. Let's say Tawanda. This is Tawanda Jenkins' family. And then they got like the brother, sister, mama. On Facebook, you got the whole family names all the way down the list. I'm going all the way down that list and I'm blocking everyone in the motherfuckers I ain't never even talked to before. I've never been on my live. Anybody that you related to or connected to that you might get a hold of their phone, I'm blocking their ass. And then I'm going to block you. All right? So you don't try to get on your door. One lady was like, Nandy, I'm on my husband's phone. This happened several times. I'm on my husband's phone, Nandy, please. I never said nothing. Then I send them that screenshot. And then they be like, I ain't mean that. My finger slipped. I ain't mean to be over there on the op page having a good time. Don't even try me. I ain't having that shit. Agatha said, I did hit it too. I hit the like button. Listen, it's free. Oh my God, Diana. You tired of that? I hear you. Diana said She's so worn out of seeing animated Crook and self-centered, bulky eyes pimp took. Pimp because, you know, Auntie been cutting up. I don't say she's been cutting up, but she's been making some posters on her page. And it's all Tay's fault. Because they keep fucking with her. Why is it that when two go live, they're always drinking? They're always drinking and eating. And you know how they're getting the money to do that? From you. Not you per se, but from the viewers. That's who's giving them the money. The money, the means, the ability to go out and eat and drink and flaunt it in your face. I ain't gonna do that. I'm better than that. I'm more cool than that. When I get your money, you ain't even gonna know it. I'm gonna just be sitting here like, this Armor Juice show is good. I ain't gonna be out buying lots of surf and turf all at the Gucci store. That's crazy as hell to me. All at the Gucci store, and I priced those pants. The pants are about $1,700. The Gucci pants that Tay was looking at the other day in the Gucci store, about $1,800 for the pants, and the jacket was about $3,700. All right, your little jacket that she was putting on in the Gucci store, tacky as hell, say Gucci all over it. Tell me that you have a poverty mindset without telling me you have a poverty mindset. And I don't give a fuck how much money Tay claims she made during the pandemic. Yeah, they made money during the pandemic, travel nurses. I know that they did. But you've only been a nurse for a couple of years, and you only got that COVID money for a couple of years. Before that, nothing wrong with selling costume jewelry at all. But what is it called? What's the costume jewelry place called, y'all? Y'all know what I'm talking about. What is it called that she was working at? You didn't have any money. You didn't have any money. You know what I'm saying? And so I could tell you act like somebody who never had money before, flaunting around. Well, anybody wearing Gucci or Coach from head to toe, you don't see white people doing that. Not white people with money or black people with money. You don't see them doing that ever. It's only black people want to put on display how much money they spent for something. And you got a little Coach bag, that's fine. You got a Louis bag, that's fine. 1 or 2 bags. You ain't going to see me with a whole slew of different bags. You're going to see me with 1 or 2 bags. You probably only see me with one because that's my everyday runaround bag. That brown Gucci bag, that's the only one you're going to see me with. I paid it was well worth the investment. Let me put it like that. Switching out bags every day. Oh, the Louis, now the Birkin, all this, da, da, da. You ain't going to see me doing that. You damn sure ain't going to see me dressed with a Coach hat on, Coach jacket, Coach t-shirt, Coach belt, Coach pants, and Coach boots. Who does that? But somebody with a poverty-ass mindset. Like, come on now. Now, if you want to wear a little Gucci belt from time to time, I understand that. But head to toe, Coach at that, child, save it. Hello, Nandy in the Night Crew. Hello to you, honey boo boo. That's what I did with my ex. Blocked the entire family, then him. I'm trying to tell y'all how to do it. Y'all don't want to listen. I'm trying to put y'all on. I was laughing earlier. What y'all laughing at? Tell me y'all saw Took almost fall out of her chair. I watched it like 10 times. Nancy said, I don't have a computer, so I can't sign up. I was signing up for YouTube and had to cancel it. You were signing up for YouTube. What do you mean signing up for YouTube? Thanks, Marilyn. Stacy, where the hell you been? I'm gonna start treating you out like how people let their cats out the house, and then the cats come back like a week later. Like, what the hell? Not mine. I never let any of my cats out of the house ever. Green eyes. Yvonne Harris Young. Why does that sound familiar to me? Yvonne Harris Young. Sound familiar name. I always make sure, even though I'm a silent watcher, if I don't talk, I heart your videos. Oh, Janelle January. That's so sweet. Janelle January. That's a nice name. Good morning, sweetheart. Hello. I did too. Hit that like button. Come on, y'all. Like, come on. We love that juice. I love that juice. I got to get it at Ingles Store. Go to Costco. I don't know if they're still on sale, but when I was there, they were on sale. You get a 24 pack. They're normally $15, which is a steal. 20 pack, sorry, which is a steal even at $15. I mean, you're going to pay like $25, $30 for a big case like this somewhere else. And then it was $5 off. It was $10 for a 20 pack. This thing is awesome, y'all. I'm telling you, I don't know. It must have been God that sent me into that gas station that day. And I looked at so many different juices and waters. And then I was like, what is this? Body Armor? I never heard of that before because I don't drink Gatorade. There's so much sugar in Gatorade. And what's that other one? Vital Water. Not Vital Water, but those sports drinks have a lot of sugar in them because that's what gives the kids energy, to play their games. So I kept looking and I came across this one that said Body Armor. It said light. I said, let me look at this. I didn't have this flavor. I don't know if I have this flavor in my hand, but I was looking at it and it doesn't have any added sugars whatsoever. No sugar added. It has all the B vitamins that you need. So it has B1, it has B12, lots of B vitamins. Antioxidant, so it has vitamin C, A, and E. They need to pay me for this. You know what? I'm calling up somebody after this tomorrow, maybe Monday. It has electrolytes in it, so it has potassium. It has 700 milligrams of potassium, and the total blend is about 820. So other electrolytes as well. It's made with coconut water. That alone, right there. I mean, coconut water is very hydrating. So yeah, natural flavors and sweeteners. So real fruit. Let me see. It has 20 calories. I mean, 10% coconut water. This shit is amazing. It tastes good as hell too, at least to me. It's really good. It's not what you would expect from a drink that doesn't have any sugar in it. Just natural sugar. Paparazzi, thank you. That's the name of it, Lisa. She still working for paparazzi. She's just coming into money. And you're not even working anymore. So, Crook is in for a rude awakening. That lady don't care anything about her. She's alive in Crook, and she's a living cook in ATM. Yes, ma'am. I couldn't say we got saved by the church just now by just reading that. We can go home. That's it. That's a word in and of itself. That's exactly right. Shirley said last night I accidentally hit the mean face on your live while trying to turn my phone on. I saw it tonight and undid it, but it was a true accident. Listen, I just be playing with y'all when I'm like, I'm gonna go in and do it. That's just me playing with, the teammates, playing with my night crew. No, I don't even go in and, the main face. Sometimes I might take a look at them to see if it's somebody that's like one of our regulars. But other than that, yeah. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry. Her life just got boring. She's always acting like she's so precious, for real. And acting so crazy. Okay, y'all, let me show y'all a couple of things. That coach they be wearing look like they purchased they purchased it from where, Lisa? That coach they be wearing look like they purchased it from Marshalls. It's too much. Even the celebrities don't try to flaunt like that. That's true. They're always like right in your face. But celebrities have actual talent. Like Beyonce's a singer, Jay-Z's a rapper. You know what I'm saying? So they have their talent, to generate their income. But Took and Crook, they generate their income by turning on the camera, going live. We ain't about to listen, let me read y'all some stuff. Let me show y'all a couple of things, right? So first I'm going to make an announcement before we get into all of that. I want to make an announcement. me. No, I'm just like, listen. So, which one do I want to do first? Okay, you know what? I'll do this one first, and I'll tell you guys. So you all know that I have been progressing the platform, right? Progressing the platform. And I've been came up with a name for you all teammates. I'm Coach Nandy. Every team has a coach. Someone asked me before, am I a lifestyle coach? And I said no, but I certainly could be qualified to be. But no, not at all. Um, but so I came up with the names for us, which is great. And then that when we started as our page name, what is it? Cook, Tay, and Carmen deep dive into the drama or something like that. For the last maybe almost 2 months, I've been off and on just thinking about a different name. So I came up with Teammates Theater. You all have seen that in other places outside of our live. The Teammates Theater, just a couple of things, just playing around with a couple of names because we still had to have, as I started branching out from just Crook and Took and doing the clinic corner, the Culture Connect, the virtual travel, all the stuff that we currently do and have been doing for almost 2 months. I started thinking a couple of months ago, like I need to come up with a name now that we branched out from just Carmen and Tay, right? We're doing so much more and covering so much more. Tomorrow we have a virtual field trip planned. I mean, it's not just about Crook and Took anymore, and it hasn't been for almost 2 months now. And so I've been thinking of a name, and I thought to send out a poll to you all, like, what about these different names? Then tonight I was about to make a phone call to someone. And I'll tell y'all a little bit about, maybe I can't tell y'all about that phone call, but I'll tell you something related to that phone call. I was sitting here and I was about to make a phone call, and then it came to me like, oh, that's what I can call. Step away from the, the Tay and Carmen, because it's so limiting, right? When people are looking for new platforms to join, things to talk about, gossip pages or pages that are, reviewing trending information, hot topics, as we've been covering on our page before, whatever, like for the last couple of weeks or so, last several weeks. I thought that I should make something catchy. And that was not so limiting to Took and Crook. So I was thinking about it when I made my phone call today, and it came to me. Very simple. I wanted something super simple. I didn't want it to be a mouthful like Teammates Theater, Teammates Playhouse, which is what it was. And then it came to me. Super simple. I'm not even going to tell you what it is. I'm going to put it on the screen. And you all let me know what you think. So this is our new page name. We're keeping our same page. This is our new page name. And so I've, played around with a couple of different designs on it. And I settled for this one. I pieced it together myself. It took me a couple of hours because I wanted it to be super simple, but just right. All right. Let me see. Let me take myself down. What do y'all think? Y'all like the name? I'm never on in the daytime. I'm never on in the daytime. We're only on at night, even if it's not like the night crew, like right now. I don't come on in the daytime because I'm working. I'm working my regular job. So yeah, I thought I would share this with you all. Put it out there. It's Nandy After Dark. I thought about doing like a little theme song with it too, but I just wanted to keep it super simple. Nandy After Dark. That is the name of our, it's going to change on our name, on our page name, as well as on our YouTube page. It's going to change in every place that we have it. I'm still going to keep our logo, our teammates logo, because you're still teammates. I'm still the coach. So, but this is just the page that we're under as a coach and as the teammates. This is the show's name, Nandy After Dark. I was going to put like a theme music, Agatha theme song, but I wanted to keep it simple. There's already a lot going on. Twinkling stars, the moon kind of bouncing back and forth. And then, my name in the After Dark zone. Thank you, Selena. I appreciate that. Thank you all so much. Thanks for your input. I do appreciate it. I worked a few hours on this. I didn't want something that was cookie cutter and I can go get off of some site that does, logos and, all that kind of stuff. I wanted to build this, layer by layer, yet keep it super simple. And so, yeah, I appreciate the feedback. Thank you all so much. Listen, let me take this out and put me back. So, and then too, I didn't want to change the name without telling you all that I was changing the name, right? You're like, what happened to the deep dive page? Another thing that I wanted to tell you all about, that you might be interested in knowing. You know what? I need to, this. I need to reorder this. Ouch. Hold on, y'all. Let me see something. Where are you? Should be here. No, it's at all. Okay. Listen, this is for people who are already members and for people who might be interested in becoming a member. So, okay. So for February, we have a new schedule, right? And this is Black History Month. So I had to tweak our schedule to reflect a few changes. So Fridays, we will be having, starting not today, Friday, yesterday, this Friday coming up, we will be having a special co-host to come on with us, to co-host with me from 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. And you definitely want to be privy to that while it's live so that you can interact with me and this person. I'm not going to tell you if it's a woman or man, but please know you're going to die when you do find out. All right. And yes, I do release my parts of the live show for my members, for my paid members and paid supporters. I do release some of the pieces of the show. Sometimes I release the whole show. Depends on YouTube. But this is one of those shows that you're definitely going to want to be active for and part of the live for, because when you're live, you get to ask them questions, you ask me questions. When on the replay, when I release it several days later, you're not going to be able to do that. That's only, for members to do because they'll be part of the live. But please know that you're definitely going to die. And this person will be on every Friday. It's always been I've always wanted to have a platform where I wasn't the only one doing the talking, right? I'm not the smartest person in the world. I've always told you guys that. I'm not. As you well know, you found a husband. Shut up, Missy. Thank you, Jacqueline. I'm definitely not cookie cutter. That's exactly right. I always try to do things out of the box. I don't go to other pages. Y'all already know. So if you see something on my page that somebody else is doing, perhaps they thought of it on their own. I doubt it, but I'm sure people come to our page all the time. I know they do because I see stuff out there. You guys send me stuff all the time, and that's okay. You can copy off the page, but stop hating so damn hard. You're really a fan if you copying what we're doing over here. I mean, come on. But so anyway, I've always wanted to have more than just me on the panel, to have a co-host, kind of like Regis and Kelly. I'm telling my age because that's an old ass show. Regis and Kelly, so it's just like a co-host thing. So we'll be doing that on Fridays. This is our schedule for the team members. We had our show today from 1 to 3. And going forward, we'll continue to have our private show from 1 to 3 live. But just that on Fridays, again, we'll have that special guest. Also, every Saturday this month, the month of February, again, Black History Month, we will be doing a virtual field trip. So we have one set for tomorrow. And I'm very much looking forward to it. I already created the event in our lounge, and people are signed up and looking forward to it as well. So in honor of Black History Month, every Saturday in February, which there are only like 3 because it's the shortest month, we'll be doing something. We'll be doing a virtual field trip. And then Sunday we'll have a regular show, and Monday we're off, Tuesday we're off, Wednesday we're back at it from 10 to 11:30, Thursday we're off, and again, every Friday it'll be me, and at the same time it'll be a co-host. We'll be talking to you about a lot of different things. Of course, we're going to cover Crook and Crook, but it'll be so much more than that. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Oh my God, you're not that old. I'm old enough to know about Regis and Kelly. So if you haven't had an opportunity yet, I definitely would encourage you to go to our YouTube page, and it's super simple. Just click the join button, and you too can be part of all the good stuff when it happens and as it happens live. All right. Yeah. This is how you find us. On YouTube, it's going to be changing too. I mean, our YouTube name is going to be, Nandy After Dark. So you see it. I've already updated our Power Deck slide, and you'll see it everywhere else going forward instead of the Carmen and Tay deep dive into the, drama. We've been past that 2 months ago. We've been covering other things since then. So, all right. Let's see. Oh my God, you're not that old. I think you found the husband. Somebody else said, is it the husband? Somebody else said, I think it's T's mom. Somebody said it's the husband. You all don't know who it is, and I'm not going to tell you. You will find out, and believe me, you'll be in for a treat. All right. So off of that, enough of that. So, Carmen be lying. Carmen is a big liar. We already established this. Tay, she's of course a thespian. Let me go over our housekeeping real quick. So everything that I say or type on this page, verbal or written, is alleged and allegedly. Myself as well as any teammate or team member. It's all alleged and allegedly. Nobody knows what someone did for absolute certainty. No one. You could think you know that happened and what happened. You don't know. I don't know either. So everything is alleged and allegedly. Also, we're non-discriminatory on this page. So, the lesbian and the thespian, they're in a lesbian relationship. And if I say something like Carmen's a dyke, I'm just talking about Carmen, not the whole LGBTQIA plus community, whom I definitely support. Right. And then finally, we have a hold harmless form. So you saw our clinic corner with Dr. Ortega from Delta Dental Design, from Dental Design Studios in Cancun. We'll be having other clinicians come on and give us advice and take questions about general health and certain specialists, etc. If you take the advice of a medical professional on this platform, while they're on this platform, and you have an adverse reaction, let's say you break out in hives or something, anything, we're not responsible for that. Ultimately, you are responsible for seeing your doctor and letting them lay eyes and hands on you to give you a proper diagnosis. All right. That's it for that. It used to be long. If you've been hiding under a rock, I'll just let you know really quickly that Carmen committed fraud by collecting 2 PPP payouts. She did one in round 1, which is that first one for $20,833. And then when they did another round 2, she went right back a few weeks later and collected nearly $30,000. So she's collected almost $50,000. And I have reported this, and I also have an appointment next Friday with an inspector from the Pandemic Oversight Committee. Their web address is at the bottom of the screen. It's www.pandemicoversight.com/contact/hotline. Please go there and submit your tip, your complaint, etc. about Carmen and these 2 fraudulent loans. I will do my best when I speak to the inspector on Friday to impress upon them how much of a crook her entire life she's been, and how she does, like, she completely, you don't even live in Pensacola. What the hell are you doing in Pensacola filing filing for payment protection program? You haven't worked in Pensacola on a food truck, mobile food service is what you said, in over a decade, for many, many years. I mean, please, I've done my research and people have been in my inbox about it. So I've reported it, and plenty of you have, because you've reached out to me to let me know that you have. Also, she claimed that truck was stolen. The number at the bottom is to report suspected insurance fraud. So it's 1-800-835-6422. That's the number for Allstate. Make sure that you call them. Let them know. Give them Carmen's name and let them know where she lived. I mean, Tay's address is public, as well as Carmen's address was in Atlanta, so they may have one or the other. And report that as suspicious activity and suspected fraud as well. All right, I'm going to cover that every time we go live, since y'all want to pop shit over there. All right, and not even about me. I mean, just in general. That's State Farm. Yeah, that's State Farm. Did I say that? Did you guys see when Tay slipped in the restaurant? She was so embarrassed. She's always walking around like she's hot shit. She's shit, all right. Good morning, everyone checking in from Chicago. Thanks, Wanda. You too. Do you have the video of them at the Oyster Bar? Is that where she slipped and fell? Listen, I'll cue that up. I have someone who uploads all of their videos for me as the day goes on, as they get them, as they come out, they upload them. I get them. So, and then I go through and skim through and get what I want out of them. I can't stomach the whole video. Thanks, Katana. You're definitely not cookie cutter. I appreciate that. Listen, why was Crook saying your name on her live? I have no idea. Nandy, I love your platform. You are so funny in imitating Crook and Tuck. I love it. You make my workday go by fast as I watch your replay videos. Since I can't catch you at night, keep up the great work. Caught you tonight, though. All right, thank you, Sheila Nana Brooks. I love it. Love your name. I don't know why that whole had my name in my mouth. My name in her mouth. I have no idea. The twinsies remind me of elves on the show. As soon as I seen that. Let's see. Did you show the Godiva video yet? Yes, I showed it. Y'all want to see it? I showed it to my members, like at 1:00 for my 1:00 show. I showed it to the team members, but I'll show it to you guys. It's not that long, but I want to show you some other stuff. I said Allstate. I'm sorry. I meant to say State Farm. Both have state in the name. State Farm. Thank you. Thanks for the correction. State Farm, and that's their number. And even if they don't have State Farm, which I'm pretty sure they do, State Farm, their investigators will still send it out to the other insurance companies. So, yeah. All right, listen. Yes, then you want to see it? Okay. Listen. So I've been last night. I don't know if it was you guys. I think it was y'all. We talked about how Carmen lied, as far as I'm concerned. Carmen was telling a story on some platform about how Kim told her about Tay, and how Kim was talking Tay up to Carmen, and that Carmen was trying to say Kim was like, man, this is the one that got away. Man, I don't want to let this one go. I hate to let this one go, and all this stuff was what she was saying. I'll call bullshit on it. So they were at some place yesterday, and Carmen was now telling the story again herself, and we found out some facts. I found out some by listening to this piece right here. I found out that Carmen's she's not just a liar, she's a big ass liar. And they completely misled us, meaning Carmen and Tay. That's what they do. Carmen's all about manipulating situations and trying to make people think that something else happened versus what it really is. That's what she is. Even Stephanie will tell you that. Stephanie was saying that they were married, and Carmen made sure to make people think that they weren't. They were just engaged so she could milk them for all the money and the gifts and the da-da-da-da. But they were already married, right? Stephanie told all of us that. And that's the kind of stuff that Carmen does. So take a listen and a look to this clip that I'm about to show you of them having dinner last night, and Carmen saying some stuff that even Tay was looking at her like, what? I never knew that. I don't even know if that's true or not. They're both too fucking, I call Tay a thespian. They're both thespians. They're both actresses, both of them. But take a look at it, listen to this. I've never heard her say this before. This was news to me, that she met Tay before Grindr Night. I thought, and I'm sure you all thought too, that the first time that that Carmen met Took was during Grindrgate. Now she's saying it was a different time that they met before Grindrgate, by phone, but like FaceTime, on a FaceTime by phone. Never heard that before. So hang on. Hold on, yeah. Ooh, hello. Let's see. You. Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. Y'all listen closely to these lies and shit that Carmen's saying.
Like dress, I knew the moment I laid eyes on you that I wanted to be with you for the rest of my life. I knew that.
Did you really?
I knew that.
I didn't know that, but I love it. Really?
I knew that.
Really?
I did. I knew that so much I didn't go home for like a week.
I know. I was like, didn't you say, like I was talking to Carrie, and I was like, but she said, I thought she was leaving today. I don't know, but okay.
I don't know what prompted me, but I picked it up and I started running out with it.
Sasha said you have to kiss her before you walk out the door because it's never promised, and walking out the front door nowadays is always a risk.
That's how she feels.
Anitra. Angela Davis.
I'm getting full.
Annie said you better run up the stairs and give me a kiss. It only takes a second.
I ain't gonna be able to do it.
You can. I wasn't flirting. And so here's the thing. You have to know me to know that I wasn't flirting. So you all see me, and I've been in this relationship with Carmen pretty much the entire time that, you know, we met. So it was within like, what, 2-3 weeks that she asked me to be her girlfriend. And then the next month, I was a Beyonce. And then a couple months later, I was a wife. So you all have seen me through that process. Lynn Wall said, I honestly believe Tay, she has a friendly personality and comes across as flirty. Anywho, through that process. Lynn Wall said, I honestly believe Tay, she has a friendly personality and comes across as flirty. Anywho, y'all's married now, LOL.
I was straight flirting that night.
They said, why didn't you know that when she had the scrubs on? That's what Tammy said.
Why didn't? Because when, okay, Kim called her. Kim introduced me. I was a friend of both of ours. And Kim said, I got one. I'm going to give you this one. This is the last. Because Kim had hooked me up with some other people. This is one that got away. I'm going to hook you up with her. I'm like, all right. So Kim said, let me call her. So Kim called her. And
Y'all hear that? Carmen talking about something. Kim said this is the one that got away. When you say somebody's the one that got away, that means that you're still in love with that person. You are deeply remorseful that that person is moved on with someone else, that you would take them back in a heartbeat. That's your one true love. I don't believe Kim said that. I believe Carmen's threw that shit in there because she's a compulsive liar and trying to make us think something bad about Kim since they have such a positive page. And you know what I'm saying? She's just such a shit starter and a liar.
Me and Kim was hanging out, and Kim introduced me. I was a friend of both of ours, and Kim said, I got one. I'm gonna give you this one. This is the last, because Kim had hooked me up with some other people. This is one that got away. I'm gonna hook you up with her. I'm like, all right. So Kim said, let me call her. So Kim called her, and me and Kim was hanging out. And Tay answered, and she had on her scrubs, and she was sitting in the car. But when I saw her in person, I saw a different person. I saw my forever. I saw my wife. I saw the woman that I wish I would have met 20 years ago. That's who I saw.
I'm not gonna get emotional, but I will say this. Like I said, my personality, I'm just a friendly person or whatever.
Nah,
so can I finish?
No, she ain't friendly.
Can I finish?
She ain't friendly like she was friendly with me. I've seen you do.
Can I finish?
I am let her finish.
You haven't seen me be that way with anybody because it's different. Like, it's something different now. So, but
Tay
like
was
I said,
blushing that night.
But like I said, I was smiling.
She was eating the sandwich.
I was eating the sandwich.
She was cutting up.
I was in good company, and I had a great time. So that first day, I didn't, like, honestly.
I missed about 4 flights that week. I didn't want to go back.
But like I said, so if you know me, you know that I'm not flirting.
It was the connection. It was the instant connection for me.
And all I was thinking about was I had to go to work the next day, and I had to get out of there. But I had a good time. Tay, you're the reason that she forgot some of the grinder ingredients?
Yeah, she's the reason. But I'm going to tell y'all another thing. It's like we met. We actually dated. For about 3 months. We actually dated each other. Me flying back and forth from Atlanta, we actually dated for 3 months before we went any farther. We actually dated that long.
See, Eureka says a Leo thing, it comes off as that, and people say the same thing about her. I'm so serious. Like,
no, she couldn't. I mean, we stayed on the phone at least 10, 15 hours a day. From the day we met, we stayed on the phone hours. Mm-hmm. I mean, we telling y'all our truth and what happened. And
right, Kathy, I felt like she was such a beautiful person.
So it wasn't even a sexual thing. It was more of the connection. It was more of getting to know each other.
Denise, we've been together since like the 3rd week of June.
Was it June? No. It was June.
It was June. It'll be 6 months. 6 months or 7 months? July, August, September, October,
About
November,
7 months.
December, January. So we're going into 8 months.
And the way that this woman has, not only did she stick with me through no TV, the internet drug us. She could have walked away and broke my heart. I'd have been destroyed. The things that y'all still see that's going on, and what we went through, no teeth. I probably would have never got teeth. I wouldn't even wanted no teeth if I would have lost her.
Oh,
I wouldn't even wanted no teeth. What the fuck I'm gonna do with some teeth if I ain't got teeth? Huh?
oh. Drusilla, we're not gonna talk about that. Just know when we celebrate we're gonna have 2 anniversaries every year. So when we celebrate,
I can't even remember the first one. Y'all pray for me.
When we celebrate our first anniversary, you're gonna know, Drusilla.
Pray for me.
You're gonna know, Drusilla. Y'all remember when she closed the door on me when I came to see her?
Yo, she came to Atlanta, I signed the door to her face.
Sure did.
Yeah, and y'all quick to blame Tay. Let me tell you one thing. She came to Atlanta. The house was mine. It was in somebody else's name. Nobody can ever take her house. That's why people always saying, Tay in it for the money or whatever. I've always admitted that she got more money saved than me. She's really good with money. And it's good. I'm bad with money. She's really good with money.
We're working on her.
I'm horrible with money. She's great with money. So when I honestly tell y'all that Tay had her own everything, Tay got 2 cars. I had 1. I mean, money in the bank, her own place. And to deal with me with no teeth and all the drama that's going on and continually going on the internet, and she's still here. I thank this woman every day. Every day that I ain't cutting up, because I be cutting up.
You know,
we are going to do a wedding gift registry, and we're going to do that. We're going to open up our gift online, and we are going to do events. We're trying to find a company, or we're going to have our own videographer stream the wedding, and we are going to sell tickets to the wedding. So the people that don't want to buy tickets, that's cool, but the people that want to see it, y'all are going to see the most beautiful bride that you ever laid eyes on.
oh, you are the most beautiful bride that I've ever laid eyes on. My face, my life, my everything. She's my first wife, my first lady.
Man, I can't forget them no teeth, but man, I'm traumatized by that. That time period in my
I don't even know where to begin with this one. I don't. Let me take this down. Hold on. I mean, so much bullshit in one clip of them. All right. Talking about how Carmen talking about how, she just knew she was the one, da 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 da. And then Crook sitting up there acting like she didn't know that she was going to say the whole Kim thing and the whole Kim thing. And then Crook trying to convince us that 3 months later, this is where they were serious. Nah, that timeline is seriously fucked up. And Carmen was going full speed ahead, okay? And people were telling her to stop. And she refused to stop because it was utterly ridiculous how she was disregarding comments from people, from family, from friends. I mean, she said she wasn't going to stop. And then you hear them say in this video, like, yeah, we're going to stream the wedding. Don't y'all, anyone that can hear the sound of my voice, not just the people on live, if you're watching this on replay, do not buy any of those tickets from them. All right. I'm having a watch party. If you're a team member, it's free. I won't charge you a dime. We're gonna have a viewing. We're gonna have a party. Okay. Because they're gonna sell them probably for $50 a pop. And if you think they made some wop off of that first bingo hall soiree, I can't even call it a soiree. I can't even talk right now. I'm sleepy. Soiree. I'm gonna tell you that if they don't charge $50, the bare minimum that they're going to charge is $25. I mean, they're probably going to charge more than that because they're going to have probably a better wedding since we picked apart the so-called engagement party. It's just utterly ridiculous. So lots and lots of lies and bullshit in that video. Tay was playing this game to the T. So listen, I'm going to show you guys a clip. I'm going to go back a little bit with it. And why is this one not coming out? Let me see what this one is. I'm not sure why this one isn't playing. That's weird, but that's okay. People were telling Carmen to stop, slow down, pump your brakes. And this is what Carmen had to say
Because
to that.
I'm a content creator. I'm an influencer, and I influence so many people. I'm a part of so many people's lives.
Wait, let me put this in perspective for you. So Carmen left Cancun around June 12th. And she did this video about June 22nd. It was less than 10 days, like 9 days later. She was already at Tay house. She was there for a few days, and we all know what she was doing there. So this was after the surgery, shortly after the surgery in Mexico, in Tay's bed, booed up for days, kept missing her flight. And when people were like, hey, what you doing? You need to get back to Atlanta. You need to get to work. Like, you haven't been cooking anything. Why haven't you been online? Why haven't you fed the homeless? All of this shit. And this was her response to what people were saying. I had to go in my archives for this one, but listen to what she said.
I'm explaining. We're having conversations because, I'm a content creator. I'm an influencer, and I influence so many people. I'm a part of so many people's lives. So many people are part of my life. So we're having a discussion. I'm not explaining it, but it do be funny when people say stuff. People say don't rush and all this. I'm beyond rushing. I'm in full throttle. All gas, no brakes for me. And if I get out there in the middle of the road, I get my heart busted, I pick myself up and I start again. But this is it. I promise y'all. Ain't nothing like that happening.
And this is why her mouth could not heal the way that it was. Her mouth was in the condition that it was. And this is why it didn't heal. Because you out there, instead of taking care of your personal hygiene and your mouth after a very intensive surgical procedure, she had all of her teeth pulled out. Instead of doing that, you are out in Texas, boo loving, not doing anything you're supposed to be doing, and doing everything that you're not supposed to be doing. It's just ridiculous. So I went even further back in my archives because I'm like, I wanted to get my timeline right since they were talking about 3 months later we were here and we arrived. That's a lie. Y'all got engaged within like 2 weeks of knowing each other, of seeing and being around each other, and you just got married in November. So take a look at this video. Now this one is kind of funny because it's Tay acting like she don't know what the hell stars is, like she's been living under a rock somewhere. This is all part of Tay's act. Yeah, I know I called Tay a thespian. Carmen's a lesbian and Tay's a thespian. A thespian is just a fancy name term for actor or actress. Take a look at this video, at this clip, and it's their second date. It's their second day of knowing each other. All right, this is the second day. The first day was Grindergate. Carmen was supposed to go home that next day, but she didn't. She stayed in Houston. This was before the teeth were pulled. Let me put it in. Let me set the scene for you. This was before she had her surgery, before she went to Mexico, right after Grindergate, the next day. This is what they were doing, and this is where they were, and this is what they were talking about. And watch Tay act like she don't, again, know what stars are, and watch her. People are going to be saying like sideways stuff, and she reads the comment, and she's like, oh my God, like, oh, they coming for me. It's a totally different story now. Back then, you was able to smile and handle it with grace. Now you ready to beat some ass and block people and cuss people out. Like, make it make sense. It don't make sense to me. Hold on. And oh, I know it's going to do that. These two charlatans.
Carmen's happy, leave her alone. Baby, they ain't playing. It's like when one person come and say some foolishness, somebody else come back and say something else.
Oh yeah, say something.
Arkansas on the house, Team Leo, July 31st. Okay, when is the wedding? Oh, we were thinking about going to do it tomorrow, but I gotta work.
Well, we were going to Vegas.
Yeah, we was going to Vegas. We was gonna do like Kim and Sherette. I knew she.
You hear that? Now this is their second day of being in each other's presence, right? Grinder sandwich was the day before this, the night before this. You hear Tay talking about something we was gonna do like Kim and Sherette. We always knew that she was jealous of Sherette, and she always, you know what I'm saying? Like, why the fuck you even bringing up Kim and Sherette's name out of your mouth? Plenty of people get wed in Vegas. It's just that you know how obsessed she is with Kim and Sherette. They think people are obsessed with them, but the real scenario is that they're obsessed with Kim and Sherette. Like it's sickening. Oops, sorry.
We will do.
When is the wedding? Oh, we were thinking about going to do it tomorrow, but I gotta work.
Well, we were going to Vegas.
Yeah, we was going to Vegas. We was gonna do like Kim and Sherette. I knew she ate.
You know what? We will do. It's down the road. I mean, you gotta really take your time to get to know somebody and get to enjoy the person. And then I think we both gonna agree on the Vegas wedding. And then we're gonna invite all y'all.
Oh my God! Do you realize how crazy it is?
I already know we're gonna get to that point, so I'm gonna claim it.
Oh shoot! It might be a fiance and then a wife. I got married in Vegas.
Yeah, Vegas is nice.
Are y'all close in age? No, there's an age gap. Not pump your brakes. It's only been 2 days.
We met yesterday, and we all having dinner.
But I'm gonna say it's 1 day.
I'm gonna say it's 2.
So we gonna agree to disagree on that.
Yeah, and I fly out tomorrow.
Pearland. Okay, so Pearland. I can't figure it out. I'm new here. I try. I don't know. It just seems like if it's Pearl, I don't know. Forget it. I just say P. P-Town.
Renee Hodrick, thank you for 800 stars. That's my homegirl.
So what do stars mean?
From Milton, Florida. No, I went to high school and middle school and elementary school with this girl. Everybody on here say hey to Renee Hodrick. Thank you for 800 stars. The stars they cost a penny a piece, and people send me stars. That's my money.
Okay.
So stars are like a penny a piece, and that's how you know.
Age ain't nothing but a number, boo.
It's not a big gap.
It's not a huge gap. It's not like 30 years or nothing like that.
Yeah, she got jokes.
But I won't tell her my age. Not yet. It don't matter.
Cause she want kids. You still want kids?
Here we go. Are we really talking about this?
Oh,
in front of 3,000 people?
Well, it's actually 3,100 people.
Okay, 3,100 people. Are we really talking about this?
No, we'll let you know.
I'm leaving. These are the most stupidest people in the world. Be positive. Oh, wow.
Leaving.
Austin, Texas. My son lives in Austin. I don't think that she's into chef. I mean, what are they doing? What am I supposed to be doing? We're having a good time.
Hold up. Let me stop this right here. You see, she read the comment. Somebody said, I don't think she's into Chef. People was on this shit from the dickhead, as I like to say. All right. They were on it from the dickhead because they're all in the comment. This is their second day. This is right after we saw her the day before begging for a sandwich. Okay. And somebody said, there were plenty of comments, but she read that one. And nowadays, if somebody said anything even remotely like that, I mean, it could be very benign. She's cussing them the hell out, and I'm going to show you a clip of that in a second, what she just did yesterday, cussing somebody out and then blocking them. So where was all this venom, baby girl, when you were trying to, secure the bag? Now that she's secured the bag, she don't give a fuck about none of you Rose Goldies or whatever, Karen, any of y'all, anybody. She don't even give a damn about Tay's family or Crook's family, granddaughter, friendships, none of that. She don't give a damn. She really don't care now. Now she married. She got that piece of paper. She running all that shit. She ran everybody away so she can run shit. I'll show you guys the cussing out clip in a second. But watch her, listen to her. Read a comment that is, like, oh, I don't think she's into you. Like, what am I supposed to do? Acting all shy and coy. In the meantime, for real, on the real, she was nothing but a damn demon. Well, you guys keep watching.
I don't think that she's into Chef. I mean, what are they doing? What am I supposed to be doing? We're having a good time. Lady, don't be a one-night stand.
We ain't doing no one night stand.
Listen. That's all that was. Crook, somebody said, MD Shaw said, talking about a wedding on the second date. Took, knew exactly what she was doing. You better believe it. When she showed up in that black dress, see, they wanted us to believe prior to these videos coming out the last couple of days, yesterday and today, they wanted us to believe that they met. Tay happened to stop by for a sandwich. That was the first time they ever talked to each other, saw each other on the phone or otherwise. And this was like an organic meeting. Just, she just went over there on the humbug. Like, that all was a lie. This is what Carmen does. She crafts these lies and these situations, right? She's always crafting some type of she's just a master craftsman. This is what she does to deceive people all the time. Stories, situations, all of that. She orchestrates them and then plays on people's intelligence and emotions with all the money she be begging for. So you're exactly right, MD Shaw. She knew exactly what she was doing. Took got a grown son talking about wanting to have kids. Right. Took's 50 and Crook's 60. Come on now. They ain't trying to have kids. Who the fuck wants to have kids in their golden years of life? You want to see your grandchildren maybe, but not full-time kids. That was a throwback. Yes, it was. I had to take you back because a lot of people were in limbo. They're like, who are these people? Why is Nandy talking about these people? Why are other people coming for them with so much venom? Sometimes I have to level set and bring everyone, on the same, get everyone on the same page. Crook supporters are called the Rusty Skill. Not the Rusty Skillets. Oh my God. You guys. I said the same thing from day one. It was obvious. You could tell. Come on now. She's all them noises and shit. She be like, ew, baby, make me a sandwich. Ew. Fucking pathetic. And this is supposedly an educated care professional. Please. One night stand. Hi, Cynthia. Good morning, beautiful. My morning tea before work. Oh, yay. Hi, Robert Carter. Always good to have a gentleman in the room. Welcome. At this, Took thought Crook was a catch. At this time, Took, meaning Tay, thought Crook was a catch. And did she, LOL, did she and I. Listen, absolutely. I've already run it down many times before. Tay thought she was about to get her a real stud. These are all the things she thought she was going to get, but she didn't get. A real stud. Hey, she didn't get that because it's straight up pillow princess. This is Carmen. She thought she was getting a real live stud. She thought she was getting a house that the stud owned. And, you know, she's going to be able to move in there and call some shots and turn it to an Airbnb. That's what she said. A stud that had her own business, stable business, making millions of dollars per year because the seasoning line was successful before Carmen fucked it up. She thought that she, was going to get on her platform. She saw how many followers she had, and she was like, damn, I could use those because there's some things I want to do and get out there. I know she's going to give me some of them followers, and that's exactly what happened. So she thought she had all these devout followers, and all of these other, her own teeth and shit. These are all the things that she didn't get that she thought she was going to get. She really thought she was about to get her balling ass nigga, and she did not. What she got was a bitch, a female, pillow princess, a lipstick lesbian, if you will. I don't know about the lipstick part, although she, but she got something completely different. Carmen didn't own shit, anything, at all, and she still didn't own shit, and it was all smoke and mirrors, guys. It was all smoke and mirrors, and by the time Tay found out, it was too late because Crook had done latched onto her ass and like a leech, and ain't letting go. Let me see. Crook claims that Kim that set them up in their last live. I don't know if that's true, but that's what she got. Yeah, Kim didn't set up. Kim told Carmen about Tay, and then let them, to adults. They're both adults. They're both older than her. She let them do what they do, and they got together. Crook showed her how to use Facebook and make money from it. Trust me. Tay had a Facebook page and an Instagram page long before Carmen. I've seen both of them, and they go back years. Okay, she knew exactly how to. She knew how to use both platforms. She just didn't have enough followers to earn money off of it like she is now. And that's what she needed Crook for, and that's what she did. That's what she used it for. Come on, Cynthia, tell now. Come on, sis, come with it now. With that dollar store ass side wig. Hi, Tina. Good morning. Let's see. Rita Bratton said Crook claims that Kim hooked them up, according to their last conversation and confession. Didn't you just say that up here somewhere? You just said that. Andrea Fripp, my Geechee girl, said she thought she was getting a Kim. Oh, okay. I can tell you this: if she knew all this Carmen trying to convince us that Tay has more money than her, she own her own house, cars. That's what a fucking adult's supposed to have: their own house or at least apartment and a car, maybe two. That's nothing major. This again is a poverty mindset. You so razzled and dazzled because somebody owned a damn house. I would hope so at 60 years old. And even if you don't, I'm not talking to people who were 60 and living in, you know what I'm saying, in efficiency. I'm not talking about you. I'm sure you got that shit hooked up. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about Crook right now. She listen. Tay really thought she was about to come up and secure the bag. And she did. She secured the bag another way. She talked Carmen into selling off that other half of the business. I'm sure Tay talked her into that shit because that's instant. That's a liquid asset, which is money. That's instant money. Sell off that other half of the business. Fuck it. They want to act like that. That boss bitch. I'm convinced in my mind that's how she talks about bossing. But that boss bitch, she want to act like that. Well, boss up on that bitch then. Sell your other half. Sell the other half of the company. Fuck it. Well, I'm only going to probably get another 100,000. No, fuck that. Take that bitch for 300,000. Not 1,000. You know, nigga talking shit. That's how they talk. Take that bitch for 300,000. I don't know if I'm going to get 300, but I'm going to ask her for. Tay definitely has something to do with Carmen selling that other half of the business to Boss Lady. definitely. And yeah, and the sale of the house. That house was originally, did I show it to y'all? I showed it to y'all last night. We went through the house and everything and how much it cost. That house was originally, they had it up for like $50,000 more than what they eventually listed it for. Let me show you right quick. It's my favorite picture of Crook right here. It's my favorite picture of her. All right, let me see. Let me bring up that house right quick. I want to show you something. Hold on. Why is it not up here? Let me see. Is there the other one? What's in the other one? Oh no, here we go. Okay. So originally, first of all, this ain't nothing but $185,000 home regularly on the market. In Georgia, a house like, come on. In Georgia, 4 years ago, you can get a house for $500,000. That was a mansion, literally a mansion, literally. Y'all know Candy off the Housewives, when she bought that house that she's in, she got that house for a steal at that time. You know what I'm saying? The market, the housing market in Georgia has always been very well controlled, right? It's not overinflated the way that it is now, but it's overinflated everywhere. So anyway, if you look, it's not on here. It's on another one that another page that I had. They originally listed this house for $599. They were trying to get $100,000 more for it. Not Boss Lady necessarily, but they listed it for $599. And people was like, get the fuck out of here. This ain't even a $200,000 house. Like, nah, I ain't about to pay you $500,000 for it. And so, and I bet you that was all Tay in the background telling them what they should list it as. And the realtor probably said, well, the comps doesn't support that. You know, you got to look at the comps and all that. And Took probably was like, baby, change that to a 5. Put a 5 in front of that shit. A 5, it was $599. $599. So they tried to sell it for $599 and they didn't get any interest in this crazy market that we were in when they were selling it. And they reduced it to $542. And then they sold it. So again, and they walked away with about $64,000. You can see that on the upper right hand side of the screen. $64,541 in equity that Karina just gave to Carmen. Like, here, bitch, get your ass out of my face. That's, I mean, yeah, you give somebody the equity out of the property that they own. Nobody does that. Karina's been more than a friend to her. All right, so let's take this down. Something else you guys were saying. She got a broke ass bitch. I'd rather have a Bob. What's a B.O.B.? Now they're begging for stars 24/7 nonstop. That's all they do. And then when they go out, they flaunt it in your faces. Yep. They're eating surf and turf, lobster. I mean, they're eating everything. They're eating steak and shrimp, which is surf and turf. You all know that. That's crazy that Carmen would give up her business. Took talked her into it. Took was the one. You know why? Because Took's not trying to stick around and wait for her to start another business. And you know, Tay knows that Tay has done such a number on Carmen's followers and her page and to her reputation online. She knows that starting another business is not going to be as easy as it was the first time around when people trusted Carmen, liked her, you know, etc. Now people want to follow the pages. They're going to do that because they want to keep seeing the drama and they want to see when this shit come crashing down, and it will. But they're not going to be so fast to buy your shit up because Tay, you still cussing people out and talking shit and blocking people. What kind of business do you think is going to flourish with someone at the helm like that? Even if Tay don't want to get into business, which they're married, she's part of it. Nobody's going to want to fuck with Carmen heavy like that. They'll fuck with it, but they're not going to fuck with a heavy. You know what I'm saying? Let me show you a quick clip of Tay talking cold cash shit to one of Carmen's followers. As far as I'm concerned, everyone who follows Tay is a Carmen follower. So there's that. Where is it? What's up here? What am I do? Talking cold cash shit. Meanwhile, Carmen begging people to come back. Begging people for a second chance. And Tay just steady, still cussing them out and throwing them away. Yeah, that's hoes. Here we go.
I got time because I'm miserable and I need company. I'm miserable and I need company. My baby ain't here. My baby left me. Oh, no, that's not the song. Oh, Nani. Nani, where are you? We deep over here. They better go ahead. Yes. Misbehaving. Baby, where you been? Star Versace. Yes. Don't you want many, many, many more years? Good evening, Joyce. Hey, Brenda Neal. Brenda, look, let me tell y'all. She left her phone at the place today. You ain't hear that from me, though. Shh, don't y'all tell her. She left her phone at the place today, and we had to go back and get it. Shh. Shh. Don't tell nobody. If y'all tell, I'm going to find out. Because I watch her lives. If y'all tell her that I said something, we gon' tussle. I promise you we gon' tussle. And I'm gonna call you out. What's up, Shireen? My bougie cousin on my mama's side. Okay. What's up, Yvonne Spencer? We got Bridget checking in from Charlotte, the queen. Ashley says I should be cuddled up with my new wife. Do you see my new wife in this room? Sweetheart. What you do see is the luggage that I got to get ready to pack. How about that, sweetheart? Do you see my wife in here? Carmen! So do me a favor. Can you take that same energy and go to hell? Period.
Who on God's green earth is trying to start an empire all over again? Let me turn this down. Sorry. Trying to start an empire all over again and calling and telling the people who will help you build the empire to go to hell. Who would do something like that? Only a bitch who does not care about the future of any business. She's not sticking around for that, to do the grunt work to get it up and running. She's not going to do that. And she don't care anything about that business or Carmen or at all. How are you telling somebody to go straight to hell? And that lady, the comment that she read wasn't even anything that was like asinine. The lady was just like, why you should be snuggled up with your new wife. And she told that lady to go to hell. Like, Tay is a rude ass, uneducated ass bitch. I don't care what degree she claims she has. He who reads, he who can read but does not has no advantage over he who cannot read at all. That's the kind of bitch Tay is. So what, you have supposedly, a couple of degrees, 1 or 2, 1.5, whatever. You're acting like you're acting like a bottom feeder. That's how you're acting, sitting up there cussing somebody out because they said something to you. They didn't even get smart with you. They were just making a comment. You gonna cuss them out and block them and delete them? If you think she's interested in helping Carmen advance that business, not with that behavior. Like Carmen, she's definitely in for a wild ride, and it's gonna be. I'm gonna be watching every bit of it. It's gonna be very interesting to see this shit play out. Sitting up there cussing out a Carmen supporter, talking about go to hell. Said that shit with a smile too. Let's see. Crook has aged in the past 6 months drastically. She looks like somebody's great grandmammy. I'm sure Tay's name is on her account now, of course, which she's aiming for. She runs and controls Carmen's money, whatever is left. She absolutely does. Carmen can't put it in the bank. All them shit's levied by the government. Den of thieves. Come on, baby sunshine. Let them know. Miss Fatima said when they're sitting there eating, Crook sits there like she's going through gambling table withdrawals. I'm laughing so hard because that's exactly what the hell she looks like. April said, preach. Oh, got you, Katana. A battery-operated boyfriend. However, I have a whole husband. I know you do. So, but you were saying instead of, falling for a broke-ass bitch, you rather be with a B.O.B. if you were single, which you're not. I got you. She crazy. She's slow as fuck. Somebody else, Larissa, you watching under both? I know that's right. She doing too much. No content, just reading comments and being messy and shady. That's all they do. But they said they have amazing content. The only time their content is amazing is when I get on the motherfucking scene and start breaking it all down. That's when it gets amazing. Before that, they just sitting there eating, doing absolutely nothing. You just got married. Why don't y'all turn the fucking phones off? I know that's part of your income, but there's a time and place. You have to have boundaries. You have to have balance. Turn the phones off. Talk to each other. Get to know each other. When Carmen was telling that story tonight about how Kim introduced y'all and Kim blah, 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 and you talking about something, I didn't know that. It's just a lot you don't know about her because you don't talk to each other. You're always on your devices. Crook is so immature. That would be Tay. Very, very immature. Yeah, she on something. Both of them. Just evil. Yvette, you pills and potion. Isn't that a Nicki Minaj song? Pills and potion. And got the nerve to want somebody to come over there. Hold on. Crook been at that casino 4 nights in a row. You better know she was. And the Hill said, yes. Well, Crook told us, fuck you one day. I remember that. She didn't tell me, she told y'all. Because I don't fuck with her like that. When the feds knock on her door, let's see if she keep that same energy. And the mic drops. Boom. Yeah, she's a ghetto rat with an ignorant attitude. Show Leah. I know I'm getting country. Tell me some show Leah. Friendships like Karina's are very rare. Extremely. She will never find another one like that. Not in this lifetime. She messed up big time. When things go left with Tay, that's where she's going to realize that she lost a precious gem. Tay is self-centered, period. Pooh! That's exactly right. You know what? Boss Lady's the kind of person, she'll take her back. She'll be friends with her again. I showed y'all the video last night when they were all out to dinner. Boss had went to Mexico, to Cancun, and said, we've been friends for 25, 30 years, and we've always been there for each other when things happened in our lives. That's good, just as friends. Good friends. Da 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 da. So I think Karina has a soft spot for her as a friend, and me, I'm not like that. Oh no, absolutely not. You cross me, that's it. You know why? Because I know for a fact that if I fuck with you, I'm definitely gonna have your back. Period. I can keep a secret very well. I mean, like I can take shit to my grave with me. I can keep a secret, and I'm a solid ass broad, point blank, period. And so if you cross someone like me, basically I'm like a Karina, but I don't have the million she has yet. I'm solid as hell. And that's why I keep my circle really, really small, like super small. And you can't get in. I don't just let people into my circle at all. You can be associates and friendly. We can even be considered friends, but like in my inner circle, nah. I can't stand Tay. All right, Miss Jones, let us know how you really feel. Boop. She don't care about nobody but her damn self. She's going to bleed her ass dry. Oh, I wish Carmen could see this for herself. I think the first time she saw it. The first time she saw it for herself was when they were at dinner the other night, and Tay was blocking her, blocking someone, and Carmen, we talked about this, wanted to say something, and she was sitting there like a child that'll get popped in the mouth if they say one more thing. That's how she was sitting and acting. It's terrible. Miss Costello said she's for sure has her in another room, nowhere near her. Tana said, I agree. If they're married, she has her debt now. That's what I was saying too, Miss Gibson. So Rico has everything in his name, I bet. I said the same thing. This is why y'all are over here on this page, because we damn sure think alike. Thanks, Larissa. I could see Tate leaving Crook in Africa. Oh God, I hate y'all. I could see Tate leaving Crook in Africa without a passport when she gets ready to dump her ass. I could see that too. Take her ass right to a remote village in Africa. She'll be a superstar over there. They'll be like, the Pink Panther. Look at this. Oh, look at this one. This is the Pink Panther from America. I know this one. She'll be a superstar over there. They call her the Pink Panther. They're both boring show-offs, and I'm sick of them. I'm trying to tell you. The content is horrible. Matching outfits alone looks stupid to me. Oh, let me show y'all this last clip. So this is the clip. I did secure it while we were waiting, while you were watching one of the other clips of Tay about to bust that ass in a restaurant and try to play it off. Tay, you know what? That's just karma. And it's going to get worse and worse as you go along, because you know damn well, Tay, that you're not interested in that old ass man. You know it. Come on, stop. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Like, come on. And sitting up there talking about which one of us Nandy want. Are y'all fucking nuts? I'd rather die celibate if y'all were the last two on earth. Ain't no way. I mean, that's second to the fact that I'm straight. So, and I'm sure they know this because they watch the show all the time. And I know they've seen our disclaimer. Yeah, here it is.
Okay. It's still sliding though. I gotta get in. Okay. It's still sliding though. I gotta get in. I gotta get in by you. Okay. It's still sliding though. I gotta get in. I gotta get in by you. Yeah.
Still busting right.
What's going on? I gotta get in. I gotta get in by you. Okay. It's still sliding though. I gotta get in. I gotta get in by you. Yeah. Sliding though. I gotta get in. Okay. Okay. It's still sliding though. I gotta get in.
I'm making a real out of this shit.
Okay. Okay. It's still sliding though. I gotta get in. I gotta get in by you. Yeah. I gotta get in by you. Still sliding though. I gotta get in. I got. Okay. It's still. Okay. It's still sliding though. I gotta get in. I gotta get in by you. Yeah.
Claude, have mercy. Now, I never used that term before. I always see it online. Sometimes I might type it, but I don't think it's ever been more poignant than right now. Claude, have mercy. I mean, baby, Kelly said the way I screamed. Oh, you already know it's coming. I'm about to put that shit on a reel. We got Tiger falling out. Tigger. Not them dressed alike. Child, they've been dressing like the Keebler Elves cookies. Katana Evans said in my Aretha Franklin's was, ain't no way. With this matching Christmas sweaters and hat. Right. What are y'all doing wearing Christmas gear? Costco already got out their summer like pool floaties and boats and swimsuits and shit. No lie. With this matching Christmas sweaters and hat, Crook almost had a heat stroke eating and drinking. She was sweating. Yeah, something about her. She want to talk about thicker people, but baby, you ain't nothing healthy about your ass at all. So, put that shit on the reel. They have the mindset of two teenagers. What grown adults are dressing alike in 2023? So irritating to both of them. Absolutely. Miss Castillo said, "Elf on the shelf." Elf was on the floor. What you laughing at, Geechee girl? Bopsy twin. The Bopsy twins. Damn, I haven't heard that in a long time. Yes, very much Christmas vibes. I had to see it on. Really, Tahita. Tahita said I had to see that shit on TV. She done signed off her phone and was like, "Let me pull up this Apple TV." That's funny as hell. Sharon, Larissa. Kira said, "I'm gagging." Greena said, "No, I ain't buying it. She looking for a restaurant check." Night crew be cutting the hell up. Talking about some. She looking for a restaurant check. She looking for a settlement. what movie was that when Chris Rock was like, give it 2 ribs and a soda then. First he wanted, my neck, and my back and my neck. And he was like, give me $25,000 right now. We settle on the court. Like, get your ass out of here. All right, give me food stamps, some shit he was saying. Then he was like, well, can I get a drink? Because he played like he slipped and fell and broke his back on the floor. Someone said, can I get a drink? And then he was like, well, pour it in my hand for a dime. That's Tay ass. Pour it in my hand. Pour it in my hand for a dime. She might be looking for a restaurant check. If they only knew who just walked up in that piece. That's funny as hell. What you laughing at, Anita? So damn hilarious. And Cook crept on recording all. Like, she's not very smart. Cook kept on recording and in her face at that. Yep. You can feel the vibe. She don't want Carmen touching her, period. Fake as shit at all. I mean, she's starting to stomach her a bit more with those teeth in her mouth. But prior to that, baby, she wasn't having, it was the cheeks for her. Oh, I love them cheeks. Who the fuck says that as a 50-year-old woman to their 60-year-old Pink Panther to my son? I love your cheeks. It's the cheeks for me. And always trying to kiss her on the cheek. That's why she's, because we started talking about this. She was like, I just love your cheeks. I just love the, girl, get your ass out of here. Who says that to their mates? Oh, geez. Miss Rogers said Tay kisses her like a bad taste of cough syrup. Push lip smack. Push lip smack. That's funny as hell. Let me go down. Bobsy twins. That's funny as hell. Send up those hearts and likes. Yeah, guys, if you guys can take a moment and just hit the like button, the heart, the smiley face, the laughy face, I'd appreciate it. Thank you very much. Miss Oso. Somebody said something. I skipped past it. I don't know how. I think they called it Miss Oso Shite, which is funny as hell. Then somebody called them no booty in the blowfish the other day. I'm using that because that's exactly who they are. Crook done got as rude as took. Now, Crook been that way. Y'all heard Stephanie on here the other day saying how she was married to her and how it was a fucking nightmare. She said that. I believe it too. She shows it that she doesn't want Crook touching her and cutting them eyes. She definitely cut them eyes. Crook slower than a slow cooker, repeats every damn word. Took won't drink after Crook at all. But you know what I did notice, Miss Donna? When that wedding plan, when they were in Vegas the other day and the wedding planner was there, Took passed her drink to the wedding planner and she drank out of her big drink with her lips, turned it up to her mouth and handed it back to Cook. And I said, handed it back to Tay. Took. I said, well, I'll be damned because Tay don't be wanting to eat after Crook. So how's she eating? How's she drinking after this wedding planner? She don't even want to drink after her own wife. I caught that shit, definitely. Girl, you need a talk show. Hilarious. I'd have to clean up my language, which I can't do. I curse because I can't, because I want to, not because I have to. There's a distinct difference. Not to you. I'm just all the haters out there. A bunny hooker said, oh my, oh my. Oh my. Oh my God. Let me see. Yep, they are. They absolutely are. What you gagging about? Listen, these two are they deserve each other. They deserve each other because they have it coming. Both of them. Tay for thinking what she's thinking about Took and what she could took Tay for thinking what she could get from Crook. And then Crook thinking giving up everything in life, literally, for Tay. That's not healthy. Anytime, listen to me, y'all. Can we talk? Can we be real? Can we be adults for, when we get past that laughing? It's all good and fine. We're going to get back to that. But anytime you have to sever ties with people who has shown you nothing but genuine love, pure love. Like her granddaughter, that's pure love. You sever ties from people who show you genuine love, pure love, friendship, true friendship. Um, Anytime you sever those ties for one person, for someone, that is a very unhealthy and a very dangerous thing. A very dangerous thing, because now your whole world is that one person. That is extremely dangerous when it's a manipulative person. That is your whole world at that, right? So you can't be out here. I told you guys, as my bishop would say, never cut what you have the ability to untie. You don't cut a bridge that you're going across. You don't burn it or cut it. If you untie it, you can tie it back and cross back over that bridge, right? So same with people. You don't burn your bridges with people. You don't cut those bridges. You untie them. If you have to, separate from people for a while, you untie it, but then you make it so that you can tie it back and cross back over that bridge to those people. And Carmen has cut and burnt the ends like it was a damn like women do when they're getting their tubes tied. I mean, she completely threw away everything and everyone. And anytime you do that for one person, and that person is encouraging you to do it or not encouraging you to go over there and make amends with your daughter, your family, etc., that's a dangerous place to be in life. It's going to end up very badly and probably resulting in death. I bet Beyonce doesn't wear a fur coat with a just gas station watch on her wrist. Right. I love it when you cuss. Listen. Cook looks like a Rick James impersonator. And why is she always, this is how juvenile Crook is. Crook the cook. She's always filming herself walking up and away and showing her outfit. Who the fuck does that? Who cares what you're wearing? This is a poverty mindset. Yet again, you want to show off the threads that you're wearing so fucking bad that you do a whole segment, like a whole reel over it. And she always says she has on the ugliest cat daddy pimp looking shit when she does it. It's ridiculous. The way she did her daughter, I will never like her again. I'm telling you, they talking about some building a new business and building this and that. Nah, people ain't trying to fuck with you like that anymore, Carmen. You don't have that same juice and influence over people. You lost it for Tay. Tay's still cussing your followers out. I just showed y'all the video. She told somebody go to hell. Still cussing out people. In order for this, you know what? I ain't even gonna tell them. In order for it to work, I'm not even gonna give them my professional business advice. Keep doing what y'all do. It puzzles me, the viewers supporting them and eating and dining, and they can't go out to eat like them. Exactly. That's what I said. You can see the lines in their faces. There was a restaurant. They were at a restaurant last night. They were wearing matching hats and sweaters. And Took said she bought them from TJ Maxx. I mean, like the fucking Bopsy twins. Who said that? That's good because I hadn't voted them in a while. Yes, like she's not used to anything. She's not. And nothing's wrong with that. Please don't get me wrong. I too grew up in the hood. But it was a different hood back in that time. Now niggas are just killing and stealing and dealing in the hood. But it's not where you start, it's where you end up, right? And the journey along the way is certainly very helpful and insightful as well. But Carmen just acts, they both act like the fucking Bopsy twins. That's exactly right. She kissed her like she don't brush her teeth. I'm not eating or drinking after anyone with bad hygiene at all. I don't give a fuck what we're doing in the bedroom. If you don't brush them motherfucking teeth or you got bad breath, please don't come over. Don't get out my face. Don't even talk close enough. Don't talk that close to me. I don't know. People just don't be having good hygiene. And brushing your teeth is not enough. You have to brush your teeth. You have to brush your tongue for sure. That's where all the bacteria is, in your tongue. You have to scrub your tongue. What I do is I have those tongue scrapers. They're disposable now. Before they were like, you get one like the size of a toothbrush. Now they're disposable. So you scrape, and you toss it in the garbage can. That's what I do every day. I scrape my tongue down. I brush my teeth, and I also, of course, my tongue, and I also floss in between my teeth. That's where the smell's coming from. All that rotten ass food in between your teeth. Yeah, Carmen's not doing that. I have it on good authority. I never tell you who told me or how I know. Bitch, don't brush her teeth at all. Like, not one iota. And you can see that in a lot of the videos. Looks like she has that film over her teeth. Tate is the most narcissistic, shallow, self-centered, materialistic, gold-digging, potato head ass bitch. Like how I read that, I ain't stutter, utter, or mutter. I read it straight through. With no edges. With no MF and edges that will reap what she sows. Now, baby, I could close the church on that one. I could say amen. Good night, I love you. I could end it right there because that is a word, honey. Tate is the most narcissistic, shallow, selfish, materialistic, gold-digging, potato head ass bitch with no edges that will reap what the fuck she sows. Come on. Pass that plate to her. Pass that girl. What? That's exactly right. And the fact that Carmen thinks that people want them. She even said that about Karina how many times? Karina, I don't want you. I don't want you. I know you want me, but I don't want, bitch, what makes you, why do people, listen, I've never been in a disagreement with anyone in life. And when I finished getting into it with them verbally or whatever it may be, and went back and said, oh, I know that motherfucker want me. I know that nigga want me. No, I've never said that. Only somebody with somebody thinking on a third grade level would say some shit like that. Like, oh, I know you, Karina want me. I don't want you, Karina. I got a woman. I don't want you. And then talking about which one you think she want, me or you? You don't know. People was laughing. They was laughing at y'all dumbasses because y'all sound dumb as fuck. Like, you couldn't do any, girl. My panty line, you couldn't touch it from 10 with a 10-foot pole. Let's see. Divide and conquer. Yep. Their motivation, but it didn't work with Boss Lady, just my opinion. Divide and conquer was their motivation, but it didn't work with Boss Lady, just my opinion. Divide and conquer was whose motivation? Taze and Taze? Yeah, Taze and Carmen's. No, that's unhealthy. An obsession with someone, and that's loving someone more than yourself. Yep, I know because I know someone just like Carmen. I've been praying and trying to get through to him for 12 years. It's hopeless. Listen to me. You, and you, and you, and yes, you cannot get through to anyone at any time on your own. You can't do it. God, the creator, Elohim, and, all those different names, Buddha, Jehovah. Listen, God, the creator, has to condition a person's heart and mind and enable it, make it ready to receive whatever it is that you have to say to them. If you try to say something to a person before God works on their heart and mind to receive that message from you, you're right. You're going to be talking out your ass. And for years and years, they're never going to hear you because they haven't, their heart and their mind has not been prepared to hear you yet. Right? So that's what's happening with Carmen. Everybody's telling her the same thing, but there's going to come a time when God's going to prepare her heart and mind to receive that word. And when he does, and when it happens, it's going to be drastic and life-changing for her. But none of us can tell her anything right now. We're not you have to be authorized to speak into someone's life. We're not authorized to do that. God hasn't given us, he hasn't prepared that person to receive it. So I'm not qualified or authorized to speak into anyone's life and give them advice that's life-changing unless and until God prepares them and me to give them that word. Let's see. For Carmen to claim Rico to be her brother, how many times we saw him on a vacation with her? None at all. What? Why is this lady? Why do these people, these robots come on here? Let me see. That's an unhealthy obsession. Loving someone more than you love yourself, etc. I had to delete this comment. It was one of those bots, kind of. And use mouthwash, yes. But if you scrape that tongue down, go to Walmart. They sell them at Target. Sorry. I think it's by the Smile brand. It's called Smile. It comes in a nice little eco-friendly package. You get like 100 little scrapes. You scrape, throw it in the trash. Brush teeth, tongue, use floss, Listerine, and act is good hygiene. I agree. Yes. Has anyone noticed that their recently chef has been having trouble breathing after she eats and drinks? Yes. We've all noticed it. You trying to challenge somebody to a fashion show, bitch, I challenge you to run up and down some steps. That might be fluffy, but bitch, I can do it with ease. Can you? No, she few feet, she's walking and she's out of breath because she's out of shape. Just because somebody's skinny or looks like the Pink Panther does not mean that they're healthy at all. At all. I know for a fact I can run circles around that bitch easily. The right brush, your tongue and floss. You gotta brush at least 2 to 3 times a day. I brush twice a day, at least, especially in the mornings. And I have an electric toothbrush, so it's already programmed to brush different sections of my mouth at the correct for the correct amount of time. Tay is a stock on a shelf materialized with brand name. Wow. That's basically exactly right. She makes it seem like her and Boss Lady had a secret affair. That's how she was trying to make it seem. She really was. I absolutely agree with that. But Boss Lady have come back in and corrected it several times. Like, no, we were just friends. And I why would they be? No, this. She always is saying that someone is interested in her. Who the fuck will be interested in you, ma'am? Nobody but Tay, and not even Tay. Which one of us she want? I laughed so hard at that shit. It was hilarious. What are you doing? A little light fixture. I noticed that she breathing heavy up the ski slope yesterday too. Probably has COVID from that airplane ride from Atlanta when everyone was doing all that coughing. Probably. Hi, Maya. Blessings to all. I really enjoy the Friday night crew. Yay. Yes, we're the night crew, Miss Brenda. I thought of that also. Yes, referring to Crook and to keep up your great work, coach. They went after the wrong one when they attacked you. Yeah. They jumped right on that train. They couldn't wait. Yeah, we got it now. Nah, bitch, you don't. Yeah, Cook needs a stress test. She cooks a lot of fresh food, fried foods. There's nothing healthy about her. People, yeah, I ain't going to it. Hi, Lolita. You mean burnt food. She can't cook at all. You ain't lying. Boss lady was cash cow. Rico is a puppet. Wow. Maybe a few hairs stuck in her throat. Oh my God. You guys. Hi, Monica. Good morning. Listen, y'all. We're doing a lot of things over in our small group, our supporter group. Now, this is the night crew. I know y'all fucks with me, and I fucks with y'all too now. This is why I'm on here, all right? I need to be in the bed, catching up on sleep, because this week was crazy. Cook and Crook take your money, and they flaunt it in your face, and they be eating shit and, doing all kind of shit. And they don't even do anything. Like, what are they giving y'all? What are they doing for y'all? Not a damn thing, but helping themselves to your money, which is crazy to me. But on our new platform, we are doing a lot of different things. I'm queuing up a lot of things and, diversifying our activities over there. So if you are not already a supporter, it's super easy to do. It's on YouTube. Go to our page, you click the join button and become a supporter. And that way you don't have to worry, like, damn, is Nandy coming on tonight? I mean, I haven't seen her in like 2 weeks. I'm always on for the members, not always, but we have a schedule. So I'm regularly reporting on these two fools and other things and doing a bunch of other stuff too. And I've shared some of that with you all purposefully just to show you the kind of things that we're doing with the virtual travel club. You know, you went to Savannah with me and all that good stuff. So if you are not already a supporter, again, super easy to do. Go over to YouTube. It's 2 packages to choose from. If you are a supporter, I definitely appreciate your support. There are a lot of you who are not in our lounge/homeroom, and you're not going to find it because it's not listed anywhere. So please definitely send me a message if you are a member, if you pay for a membership, and let me know that you are not in the lounge, and I will make sure that you get there. I will definitely be very happy to help you with that. So yeah, so I definitely would appreciate the support. Don't get me wrong, I like some labels, but not going to act like I've never had labels before. That's all I'm saying. Like, come on. I like, listen, I like a good, I buy a lot of my clothes from Ann Taylor, a lot of them, my work clothes especially, and my suits and all that. I'm going to tell you, you know, I'm going to spend some money on my clothes, but I'm also going to go to Target and get some stuff, probably most of the time, or Costco. So, you're wrong, Coach. They are giving us a fashion show. Shell Gibson said, I'm in the lounge. $20 is not enough for all the work you do. Let them know, sis. I be working for y'all money. They be twerking and I be working for your money. Thank you for that, Shell. I definitely appreciate it. Definitely. We love you, Nandy. You are smart, intelligent, and classy. But what I enjoy about you, you will light your ass up with no regrets. I'm definitely gonna let you know. But I'm a sweetheart. I'm not trying to be that way. But if you coming at me crazy and you lying on my name, talking about some, I charged your goddamn credit card. When I went through a professional company like Ticketmaster, I charged your credit card multiple times. Like, I'm gonna let you know about your ass. Like, you a motherfucking liar. And the fact that you would even lie about something like that, I mean, it's just crazy. Absolutely crazy. Ezekiel. I don't like stuff like that. But if you don't cross me, you don't be accusing me of shit that I absolutely didn't do, we're good. Lost my camera for a second. Yeah, you know, I'm not trying to argue with the teammates. Thank you for that, though. I appreciate it very much, Diana. Thank you so much. Great. I love Ann Taylor. I shop everywhere. Who's wearing Coach? I don't give a damn if it was Louboutin on your hat, from the hat to your shoes, your purse, your t-shirt, your jacket, your clothes, you know, your outer coat, your pants, your boots. Like, who's doing that? And then matching it at that. You can tell somebody who doesn't have money or not used to having money. And even if you're not used to having money, that's not a crime. I'm not saying that's a crime. What I'm saying is when people finally do get a little bit of change, and they don't understand and respect the value of a dollar, this is what they do. They want to show everybody what they're wearing and that they're wearing name brand. White people don't do that. Black people with sense, they don't do that either. Hi, Carver. Carver St. Hilaire. Kelly said, so I'm at the hospital right now. My daughter just had a baby. And she is in here cracking up. She said, Mom, tell your friends they're going to bust you stitch. She's having a baby? Is it a girl or boy? Do y'all know yet? Oh my God, congrats. What's she having, Kelly? I'm over here eating pistachios, y'all. I love pistachio. What's your favorite nut? Pistachio, almond, walnut, peanut. Those little Brazilian nuts, those things are so hard to crack. What's y'all's favorite nut to eat? I'm definitely a pistachio girl. I used to get the ones that had the red on them. My fingers would be so red. Carolyn said walnut. Mm-hmm. They just tacky. They're not used to designer things. Crook looks like an old fool. She really does. Carolyn said walnuts, almonds. Okay, walnuts. That's your favorite nut? Wow. Peanuts and cashews. Yeah, cashew is a good one. That's what I was just eating. What, pistachios? No, I got them from guys. She just had a girl. Oh my God! Congratulations, Kelly. Send me your Cash App, and I'll send a little small gift for your daughter, for the baby. Send me your Cash App, Kelly. Don't tell me here. Send it to my inbox, and I'll send your daughter. I'll send it to you. You give it to your daughter. Listen. Just had a girl. Oh, not 36. Dead ass. What? Pistachios. Yep. Almonds are good. The IRS agent's going to be watching that mink coat. That's how Teresa Judice got caught. Walnuts. Y'all like walnuts? Wow. Hazelnuts and pistachios. Pistachios. Okay, in this order: pistachios, pecans. Pecans are good. Pistachios, pecans, almonds, and cashews. You know what, Lisa? I can rock with that list. I could definitely. That's pretty much the same order for me. Yvette likes pecans. My 18-year-old daughter just had my first grand boy 3 weeks ago. What a blessing. Oh my goodness. I know you're over the moon. And they grow so fast. Listen, you like the chili ones? So Costco had the chili ones about a month ago. And I think I showed you guys. I bought like 2 bags of them because they had the asterisk next to it. And yeah, so I bought 2 bags of them. Cashews are good. Thank you all. That's so sweet. Send me your Cash App. Don't forget, because I'm gonna forget. Cashews. I can't have nuts anymore. Wow. Do you have diverticulitis? Usually people who have diverticulitis, they cannot eat like nuts and grainy things like that. I have tried Tate's cookies and they are bomb. Tate's cookies are good. They are good. The Tate's brand, I like their oatmeal ones. The oatmeal raisin ones. Oh, so good. Kelly said, pistachios for me, but I love a good candied walnut on my salad. Wow. Candied walnut. Y'all get fancy around here, huh? April Frost said, congrats. Yes, Monica, congrats. That's awesome. What a blessing. Monica said, thank you. Regina said, yes, nuts are a good source of iron. I thought Cook said that Take and her were going to make sure the less fortunate were going to feed them and make a difference. What happened? They lied to everyone. Yes. We have not seen Carmen feed the homeless once when she was in Atlanta. Not once since Faye was on the scene. Not one time. And since she, the first time we saw her actually feeding the homeless was on her way to Houston. And of course she filmed it. And that was it. Oh, and that time in Houston when, somebody called the health department on her for not having a license and operating a food truck. Even if you're giving food out for free, you still have to have the proper permits and proper licenses. And Carmen told me, so she's been in the business for X amount of years. She knows that. But ma'am, sir, You were still out there without the proper permits and paperwork. So don't tell us about what you know. That means nothing. It's what you did. Dina said, congrats. Being a grandparent is the best feeling in the world. No. Have you guys tried candied bacon? Yes. Let me tell you something. I've had chocolate covered bacon on different couple of wine trips that I went on, going up to the wineries and stuff with a couple of friends a couple of years back. We stopped at a chocolate factory store right before we started going up into the hills for the mountains, for the wineries up in the hills in the mountains. And this chocolate store, they made everything fresh and by hand, all the different chocolate treats and delicacies. And they also had chocolate covered bacon. I already knew it was going to be bomb before I had it because bacon is salty and chocolate sweet. Salty and sweet shit go so well together. It's like having a Snickers bar. You ever had a Snickers and a plain Lay's potato chip? Not the ruffled kind, just the regular plain Lay's potato chip. And take a bite of the Snickers and then pop a potato chip in your mouth and eat them at the same time. Amazing. Now that's amazing. You get all that salty and all that sweet. It's so good. I'm sure Tay has had it. Shelly, she loves bacon. They too busy begging and scamming to feed the homeless. You right about that. You definitely got a point there. I mean, the audacity of them to be traveling all around and throwing it up in people's faces who can't even make ends meet, but still manage to send them $5 a month. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Kelly said, oh my God, I had to stop eating candied bacon. I would have picked up all that weight back. It's so good. Listen, there's a restaurant in Missouri. I think I told y'all about this, the restaurant. It's called Firebirds. So fucking good. It is so good. They have baked potatoes for appetizer with, of course, cheese on it and all that stuff, and candied bacon. And the bacon is candied to perfection. It's crumbled all over top of it. It's so freaking good. Crook don't know her ass from a hole in the ground, and Take knows it. Yep. If you Take definitely knows it. Uh-oh, my alarm's on. Crook has been begging for likes and shares lately, complaining that her views are down. Well, I just showed a video of Tay cussing somebody out and telling them to go to hell. And it wasn't one of her family members or friends or her supporters. It was one of Cook's supporters. Told them to go to hell. They didn't even say anything crazy to her. Hey, Lisa. Lisa, I know you're going to be at the on a field trip tomorrow. You go to every field trip, which is awesome. I bet Tapeworm can't fit in that little black dress anymore. I saw her holding her gut in the other day. I saw her do it. They got a lot of nerve to be talking about anybody online because Carmen says, I'm not even going to talk about your looks anymore. I think you understand and know how we all feel. You are the least attractive person. You should not be talking about, not me. It's funny as hell to me. You shouldn't be talking about anybody wanting y'all at all. What would anyone do with you? Absolutely nothing. I can't believe Took and Crook I can't believe Took and Crook was saying about a baby. They were wanting one. Yeah, they said that on Sharette's show. That's why Tay went and deleted that show, because she said some things on there. And it wasn't even that Sharette brought the topic up. People in the comments brought them up. And Tay answered them. And then she got some views on it. And then she deleted it because she was done. But it wasn't her show to delete. It wasn't her show to delete. Tay set it up. Sharette set up the cameras, the technology, got everything ready. All Tay had to do was show up. And then she did, and then she did. Coach, there's no one course for her to go to. Just learn how to play It's 6 blocks. I thought about looking that up. It's 6 blocks you go through. I used to make it all the time. Wait, I used to make it all the time at the Contemporary at Disney and put on top of South. Coach, there's no one course. No, so you're talking about two things. Coach, there's no one course for her to go to just learn how to play. It's 6 blocks you go through. I used to make it all the time, meaning the bacon now. Okay. Hi, Miss Melton. Good morning, sunshine. Listen, y'all. I know y'all want to play reindeer games all day long. Today is Saturday. I have things to do, errands to run, and such. So I can't stay on long. Happy Black History Month to you all. We finally got our own month. In 1976, it became official. And there are still lots of businesses that don't close down for Martin Luther King birthday, you know. So we will take what we can get. And, all year long, Black people are all around the world, all around this country and the world are doing great things, making advances, being a better person than they were the day before. We've come a long way as a people. 400 years of enslavement. I don't know where y'all are from, but I've been here in Georgia for the last almost decade or so. And I'm going to tell you, over a decade. I'm going to tell you, it gets hot as hell here in Georgia, like super hot, like scorching hot. It's to be forced to work under that hot sun like that for hundreds of years, generation after generation after generation. I mean, if you're here today, that means that your ancestors survived all of that. They survived the boat ride. They survived the treachery of being sold to different plantations every year at the first of the year. That's why we cook black eyed peas and collard greens for good luck at the first of the year. It's Black people because that was the most active time for selling us off, breaking up family for the slave trade. That was the most active time. That's when different plantations swapped out and sent their enslaved, Black people to other places. They broke up families every first of the year. So we cooked those green bean, something green for luck. We've just been through a lot, y'all. We've been through a lot. We still have a long way to go. Just as a people in general, Tyree just got killed. The gentleman that just got killed by those 5 Black officers. That's what I say. That's what I mean when I say we still have a long way to go. People are like, oh my God, they were Black cops. I can't believe they did that. And they were Black. I did a whole, presentation on it for the private members in our private group about slavery and, how the police force actually came to be. It started out as slave patrols. That's how it started, and that's how it's still going. Okay. And just because someone's Black and working on a police force, these men were on a special team called the Scorpion Team. All right. And they were kind of like a SWAT team. So the fact that they descended upon this one man for a traffic stop, first of all, you need to be down in the hood looking at Tariq and them, you know what I'm saying, and busting up the drug operation down there. What the fuck are you stopping somebody and beating them to a pulp for a traffic stop? And the fact that they were Black, that doesn't mean that it wasn't racially motivated. These 5 Black men, yes, they were Black, and yes, they murdered another Black person, which is despicable as hell, but they also worked for the same institute. They worked for the lynching institution. They worked for the white man. They worked for this organization that was founded in slavery, right? So they're following the rules of this institution, which is to harass, detain, and cause bodily harm up to and leading and including death to anyone, Black or white, but especially Black people. So just because they're Black doesn't mean that this still wasn't a hate crime. They're carrying out the the mission of that organization. It was started as a slave patrol, and that's what it still is. So, and then it came out, I don't know if you guys have been following this about the story, but then it came out that something about one of the cops' girlfriend. I don't know exactly what it was because it flashed across my screen. I read a little bit of it, then I closed out of it. But something about one of the cops having like there was a connection between a woman and Mr. Tyree and one of the officers. So it was a personal thing. But yeah, I don't care if you black, white, African American, and you kill another black person and you kill a black person, that does not mean that you are not racist. You're working for the institution, and that institution gives you your authority, it gives you your direction, etc. And the authority and the direction of that institution is to harass and detain, historically, harass and detain and cause bodily injury up to and including death to black people. So it was heartbreaking, but these Negroes, I hope they, oh my God. I mean, what they did to this man was just devastating. And I hate reading these stories because every time you open up, your internet it's always something new. But this was just outrageous. That's okay, Shelly. I knew what you meant. Hi, Charmaine. Good morning to you. Nandy, back at you, Nandy. Enjoy your day. All right, Miss Highsmith, have a good one. You are so right. We all stand on the shoulders of our ancestors. Yes. Nandy, good AM. Everything, Ari, is transparent like you. I don't know what that means. Vandy. You mean Andy? Talk about it, Coach. I'm trying to tell you. Good morning, Coach and team. Miss most of live will replay. Have a blessed Sunday. All right, Alana. Hey, are you the Alana that was married to Cook the Crook? Your last name is Smith. Speak up. Let us know now. That one cop was fired as a CO and beat up an inmate in jail and got hired as a cop. Yep. And you know what? I was saying the other day that when cops get fired or dismissed or discharged or whatever it may be, before they even get to that point, they are allowed to resign. They know it's coming down the pike. Their sergeant talks to them and say, look, we don't have to terminate you, but you can go ahead and resign. They give them the time. This is how they protect themselves. And then they resign. And then like this guy probably did, and then go to a whole nother state. And, there's no record of what they did. It's well hidden. It's terrible. The stepdad said that it's false information about a woman. Okay. It could be because, people start running with theories. So heartbreaking. Tyree was dating one of the cops' ex-girlfriends. Okay, Miss McKinney. Miss Bellamy said the stepdad said that wasn't correct about the woman. Okay. I have to look into that a little bit more. We need to stop dividing. I agree. 100%. Absolutely. His stepdad said that's just a rumor. Okay. Miss Melton said those cops did the same thing to that young man that people marched and died for, that gave them the privilege to even wear that badge. Come on now. Speak about it now. That's exactly right. It was devastating, to see 5 black men beating, torturing, and murdering another black man. Come on, can we talk? White people, y'all go make a sandwich or something, because this is commentary for the black people here right now. Listen, to see that brother on the ground and to see the pigs in blue murdering him was especially devastating. It's always devastating when we see it, but this one was like personal. You know what I'm saying? Somebody personally do something to you. That's how it felt. But then again, I had to remember these are pigs too. Pigs come in all colors. And, a pig is a pig inside that uniform. Once they put that uniform on and they take that oath and they are working under the authority of, at the direction of the institution that was started on slave catching. And it still exists. I don't know what the hell they would think. What were they thinking? That they were going to get off? I don't know what they were thinking. I think at one point at the end, they started trying to like come up with an alibi, like, oh, he was resisting, and I can't believe, no, he wasn't. Y'all had, this was one man. You mean to tell me you motherfuckers are part of the Scorpion team? Okay, let me look it up. Let me see. I'm sure I talked about that too. Yeah, it's right here. So while the DA Marbury concentrates on the criminal charges, at the least a wider investigation of the patterns and practices of the so-called Scorpion Unit is likely to occur. The unit constituted as Memphis's PD front line against serious crime. This unit is for, the Scorpion. The unit constituted as Memphis PD's front line against a serious crime problem was launched with much fanfare, including from the mayor during the 2022 State of the City address. The unit has now been disbanded. It will likely be the TBI, the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, perhaps together with the Tennessee Attorney General, which will handle this review. Yeah, they were part of this special operation that was for serious crimes. You know what I'm saying? Like murder, or somebody all this fentanyl that's out there. Busting real killers and dealers. And none of these cops were fit to be in that unit. They have been suspended before. Their track records are terrible. Pretty much all of them. Suspended, terminated for other things, demoted, all kind of write-ups. It was kind of like a way to get them out of, their hair, like, the rest of the team's hair, send them out to the street to deal with. Let's call them the Scorpion Unit, and send them out to the street. And so they had all this power. They were probably making all kinds of deals with drug dealers, and I'll let you work this corner if you know how it goes. It's terrible. No, ma'am, definitely not. I do live in Dallas, but they can't sniff near my panty. Y'all gonna stop using my lines, all right? That's hilarious. All right, okay, I was just asking. Can't watch the video, too emotional. It's very emotional. I definitely understand. By the way, Nandy, you looking fierce. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. The video was hard to watch. It was devastating. It was like somebody, it was personal. If you're a person of color, like this was especially hard this was an especially hard pill to swallow, for sure. They finally terminated the Caucasian officer. I saw that after, some time, the one who sprayed him in the face while he was down, but yet still to charge him. Like, wow. Yep, it was very personal. Color shouldn't matter with these S&M beaters. Listen, you don't understand. I understand that. Mario Centella, probably Hispanic. I love my Hispanic brothers and sisters. Definitely. Hola. But definitely hola. I know I'm sleepy. I'm delirious now. I love y'all. But this is different. This is personal. I'm telling you, you can't describe it because you can't. I mean, it hits totally different. It hits like how when Selena died to y'all, how hard that was for like my Hispanic brothers and sisters. That's how this kind of hits the same way. You know what I'm saying? It's personal. It's a personal thing. Can't explain it. But it was they're gonna throw the book at these Negroes. I don't know what the hell made them think that they could do what white people do, but they definitely gonna they fired them right away. I've never seen that. All these murders that's been happening to the Black community, they go on desk duty and they're able to resign or, whatever. They're on administrative leave. They got rid of those niggas quick, fast, in a hurry. Okay? And they're going to put them under the jail. This is what's called a nigga wake up call. And they about to get one. Let's see. Dustin Kent said, good morning. Good morning, sunshine. It's very heartbreaking. Mario said, hola, sister. Hola. Hola, ¿cómo está? Yeah, so this is something that we talked about in the lounge. And this was Tyree. Nice gentleman, just trying to go home. He even said in the beatings, like, why are y'all doing this? I'm just trying to get home. Man, that made it hurt even worse. Yeah, we went over all this stuff about how policing started, the black codes, because after we were free as slaves, right? The slave catchers still had a job, to arrest any arrest, harass, murder, and or put in jail any black person you saw outside of a plantation, walking down the road, sitting on the side of the road, and wherever they got arrested just for breathing and thrown in jail, and then they were put back in slavery because former plantation owners would they had an agreement with the jails. You lock up any nigga you see, and we'll come and bail them out, and they'll have to work off we'll come bail them out, put them back on work on the plantation. Yes, slavery's over, but we'll put them back in those cotton fields, and they'll have to pay off their debt from the bail to be free of the cotton fields. But the problem was we could never pay the debt off. They probably paid $1 or $2 or $3 maybe to get us out of jail and put us on a plantation. They would tell us, all right, it'll be $500 before you could pay off your debt. We didn't know how much they paid, but that's how much they charged us. We didn't know any better. We were bonded out and put right back to work on those fields, honey. And this went on from generation to generation. We were still trying to work off that debt. You had kids, your kids inherited the debt. This went on well into the 50s and 60s. Did y'all know that people were still on plantations, didn't know they were free in the 60s? Oh yeah, we talked about it in the lounge. We got really deep into it. Watched a documentary on it and everything from this historian. It's really interesting. Hi Tina, good morning. Miss Bellamy said I couldn't barely watch the video because it brought back old memories when we be in police brutality. Thank God for that video camera on the corner. I'm telling you, I'm just trying to go home. That's what he said. I'm just trying to go home. Then he started calling out for his mother like Floyd did, When you getting near to your death, that's a whole nother conversation. We ain't gonna get into that because I could definitely go deep into that one. I don't want to live cop-free. Keep the good ones. I'm 62. Nobody wants to live cop-free. And defund the police don't mean disband the police. And don't replace them. That's not what it means. It means that we need to restructure, reorganize, and make new rules and re-regulate the police departments, wipe the whole slate clean, and create a creed that is fair across the board for everyone. And will we ever get there? I don't know. But the way the police system is built right now, again, it's built on its roots is in slave catching. That's how it started. And even after, like I said, after that, there was still the black codes and segregation and Jim Crow and the police forces at those times. This wasn't very long ago. This was in the 60s. The police forces at those times during the civil rights movements and stuff like that, the mentality that they had, they were working on that same creed of, capturing, torturing, and murdering black people. And that's the same creed that they live by and work by today. I'm not saying all cops are like that. I've met some amazing cops. I don't know if you all follow Officer Tommy Norton. Do y'all know him? Officer Tommy Norman. I've been following him for like 6 years, and maybe 5 or 6 years. And he's incredible. He's in Little Rock, Arkansas. And he takes care of all these different families in the community, like the All-Star Gang. And he is incredible. So there are some really good people out there who wear that uniform. So probably more than most. But there are also cops out there who don that uniform and take on the persona of, what the creed was, what the organization was created for, which was to harass, detain, and cause the death of African Americans. Yes, I follow him. Officer Tom Norman's amazing. If you don't follow him, he's on Instagram. He's on Facebook too. Go follow him. It's a lot to catch up on. So, but if you are having a bad day, definitely tune into his channel. He does a lot of great work. He's not like Crook at all. Like people send him donations and all that stuff all the time. He make the people count the money out right on camera. Right? People send money in for Miss Lois or other people. They pull it out in front of everyone and show how much they got, all that stuff. Cash App too, all of that. I don't know that he does Cash App, but yeah, people send in gift cards, he show them on the camera, give it to the person. That's called transparency, right? There's nothing transparent about anything Carmen has ever done. And all of the talks about her hooking and crooking and taking money from all these families, she's never come out with receipts. She's never produced a financial record or financial statement to account for all of the monies that were sent into her, to show that they have all been appropriated. She's never done it because she can't, because she was taking the money, stealing it, so she can do the things she's doing now. Let's see. I can't watch the video. I did watch some, and I had to turn it off. But Lord, when he called for his mom, I was in tears, so I turned it off. It was hard to watch. It was very hard to watch, especially again at the hands of people of the same color as he and you and I. It's terrible. Listen, y'all, I'm tired. I'm sleepy. I have been on here way longer than I planned to be on here. Please hit the like button, the smiley face, the heart, etc., etc. I would appreciate that. I will be tomorrow is our virtual field trip. If you are a member, if you're not a member, again, super easy to become one. Just hit the join button on our page on YouTube and then send me a message and let me know that you joined so I can let you into, give you the keys to the kingdom. I'm gonna read this last comment. The Daniel Prue case a few years ago out in New York, when the police beat him and put a bag over his head, he screamed out for his mother, which she was my friend, but she's deceased. He had just arrived in New York from Chicago. It's terrible. It will not stop unless Jesus Christ comes back. Look at Ron DeSantis here in Florida. It's their policies. It's their policies. That's the policy that they're working under, And I mean, personally, I couldn't be a cop, because I'm a bleeding heart. If I see someone stealing out of a grocery store, of a mother, stealing food, I don't know that I could arrest her. I probably wouldn't. I probably would take her food shopping. So, I couldn't do it. It takes, for true cops, true servants, right? It takes a special kind of heart to actually serve people. And cops, a lot of cops do know this, but there are some cops who don't. When you put that uniform on, you are a public service agent. You are working to serve and assist, supposed to serve and assist and help the people who call upon you, not to harass and detain and just fuck with people because you have a badge. Too many cops with chips on their shoulders, and they're relaxing so many of the requirements to become a police officer now. I mean, it used to be you had to have at least 60 credit hours of college courses. They relaxed that. They stopped doing that during COVID. You had to take a fit test, and that meant that it was timed. So you had to do physical activities, and you had to do it within a certain time, or else you didn't make it. They've relaxed that. Now you can do it in any amount of time, and they'll just note the time that it took you to do it. What else did I read that they relaxed? The fit test, the psychological profile. They don't have to do that anymore. It's just anyone can be a cop now, and that's a very dangerous thing. It's Nandy though, with an N, N-A-N-D-I. Have a blessed day, Nandy and teammates. Thanks, Anita. You too. He passed away from that, and the kids was just awarded some millions. Wow. No amount of money can bring back someone you love, as you all know. Enjoy your day and weekend. You are blessed. Thank you, Miss Jackson. They work for us 100%, but don't tell them that. Listen, guys, I enjoyed my time with the night crew. Y'all know we have a special thing going on, and I'm always happy to interact with you all. Hit the like button, the heart, smiley face, etc. emoji before you leave out. I would appreciate it. I will talk to you all. I don't know when, but next time I do, I'm sure it'll be epic. Let me take this down. I will talk to you all soon. I hope you have a great Saturday, a fantastic Sunday, and I look forward to our next live. Talk to you then. Bye.